You must be an angel watching over. In a perfect world, there would be nothing called time. In a perfect world, everyone would get along oh so fine. In a perfect world, there is no right and there is no wrong.
Hey, we are here with SuKi WeSToN, and SuKi, you're like a Jacqueline of many trades, but we just showed a bunch of your paintings, and you know, you're just so, I feel like you're like Polly Pocket, like I could put you in my pocket or something. You're this tiny little thing that has...
Too short.
You think? No, good things come in small packages, they say, right? Aw. So, and we were just talking Carnaby Street, and is there a reason why you like the Union Jack?
Yeah, I decided to wear this because when you wear sparkles, you don't have to wear jewelry.
Ah, you would know because you're good with color. When did you start painting?
I started painting at about a very young age, but I stopped because I wasn't allowed to go to college for art schools. And became a stage manager for a lot of years, an assistant to a lot of artists, and assistant to a lot of theater people. And then about 5 or 6 years ago, I decided to do my own thing.
Wow, so you didn't paint for like decades? And then you just said, I have to? And then it like came to, like it made you do it?
Well, what made me do it was actually, I started realizing that young people have a short memory for history, which I understand because so much comes at them now. And I was having a lot of friends pass away who were artists who were very significant in my life. And so I decided to do a project called the LGBTQ and straight creation of off-Broadway and performance art. And it starts in 1960. There are 96 paintings. It's on DVD, and I'm kind of proud of it. The last series has been of the current club kids, I'll call them. I mean, they're all artists. And the next phase I'm going into is current burlesque.
Wow, and that's how I met you, through Tommy and Me Storm and burlesque.
Right.
Right. And but going back to the LGBT, I like how you just said and straight, because that's always something that really, I don't know, I just think it should be everyone.
Yeah.
I'm all about inclusion on every topic, whether you like this, that. You don't have to like it, but at least be able to be a part of it.
Well, there's an irony to the title, I think, and maybe it has to do with my life as what I call the memory keepers, who you are one of the memory keepers. Shel Shetty, Penny Arcade, Jasmine Hurst. And whether you agree with the way that we're all portraying history in our own ways,
yes.
And we're all of an age where we knew a lot of the people that we talk about or paint, we're doing it. At least we're doing it.
Right.
You know, whether it's objective or subjective. What was the question?
You're adorable.
Oh, inclusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason I put in straight is because most of the history that I've been involved with, the people who really took me in as a 19-year-old was the gay community.
Yeah, I can understand. Well, why do you think that? Because they're just so welcoming anyway and creative.
Yes.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Now, I do believe that, do you think the angels of the people are watching and they're the ones that made you paint?
I do. I feel that even though I'm not a religious person in a
No, it's not
traditional
about
way,
religion.
when I lost Tom O'Horgan, a wonderful director, musician, conductor, composer who I worked with for 30 years, my heart was broken, and Ellen Stewart's death, and then I became very close with a man named Robert Patrick, who is a playwright, who was very involved with the Cappuccino in the 1960s, and he was my inspiration. He's alive. He wrote Kennedy's Children, which was a Broadway show, and he's inspired me for these last 5 years to keep going with this project.
That's so cool. Now, you have a lot of things going on right now.
Tonight I have an opening,
Yeah.
and I'm part of one of the greatest group painting shows and photography that I feel like I've ever been involved
Good
with.
for you. Where is it?
It's at the Eye Gallery, which is actually a doctor's office, but Tracy Von Beckerleg is the curator, and she brought together, I guess, about 30 of us. And it's just the most upbeat, colorful, fun show I've been in.
And how many paintings of yours are in it?
One.
Okay.
Just one in the show that she chose.
Okay.
And that painting is of Iggy Berlin and Muffin Hen Nissen,
Ah.
who I think are pioneers.
And how long does it take you to usually do a painting?
It depends. It
Yeah.
can be anywhere from a day to 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I guess the trick is, how do you know when you're finished with a painting?
I do.
You do.
It's when
Like a
I
song.
feel that I've gotten the expression and the
Right.
feeling of the person I'm painting.
Do you sometimes white it out and start over?
Yeah, I throw it away and start over.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like the whole canvas?
A lot of my paintings are done on French paper. I was painting in gouache for a very long time, which is a ridiculously expensive medium, about $30 a tube. So I switched to acrylics. I'm starting to paint more on canvas. I'm very comfortable on paper. It's very fine, beautiful, handmade. But then you have to frame it behind glass, and that's another expense. But the painting that's in the show is gouache.
And what else is coming up?
Oh, what else is coming up? Just continuing the
How long will the show be up?
It'll be up till February 1st.
Okay. And what's the exact address?
The address is 157 West 19th Street.
Okay.
Between 6 and 7. It's a very hard storefront to find, but there'll be a red carpet.
Wow. Tonight. At what time?
6:30 to 9:30.
How exciting.
And wait till you see that Jerry Visco did a self-portrait. That is magnificent.
Oh, Jerry, she's amazing.
Yeah.
What a
Speaking of art, I'm a walking canvas myself over here.
Yeah, you are.
I found myself, and the thing is, I learned about life is, you don't have to go around in life trying to find yourself. You have to go and invent yourself.
Especially when you get to that second half of life, I think.
Right.
That's when you have to push yourself and somehow find relevance.
Now or never.
Well, yeah. Well, you know, we like to get a skeleton from your closet, SuKi, and it is National Soccer Tour Day, and wait till you try these. It's like ridiculous how good they are. Do you have a skeleton from?
I did bring a skeleton from my closet.
Good for you.
You know, it's not something that happened because both of my parents are my Facebook friends. So I'm very careful. They're already shocked at what's posted on my Facebook page. So I did bring a skeleton from my closet.
Okay.
Shall I?
Yeah. That's good.
I brought
Ah, all right.
but I'm not always able to blow it. Sometimes it works. Steve Greenfield, musician, last night wrote me a whole thing about the tribe. I work sometimes with getting
Hanukkah is coming this week.
I won't be able to do it today.
Wait, but this is for the other holidays. I don't know which one.
Oh, the other one
Yom
is Rosh
Kippur.
Hashanah,
Yeah,
Yom
yeah.
Kippur. I don't do the holidays, I just do the show
This is a
part.
great cough drop commercial.
Wait.
There you
That
go.
wasn't so good. You know?
You
it's enough.
know, it's a good
Sometimes
try.
I get the real tequila. And,
You want to try one more? Take a deep breath.
it's not about actually power, it's about getting your mouth in the right place.
Tell Dr. Phil. There you go.
All right.
Go, SuKi.
The mating call. That's the mating call.
Yeah, right? It sounds like it.
And it's a stinky skeleton, as people know who've smelled
Ram
ram's
horn?
horn. Oh yeah.
Well, please help yourself.
Oh, I've had
And
this.
what is your website? How can people find you? And
Facebook.
And we'll have it on our rew-who page. And can someone like contact you if they want their portrait done?
Facebook. Most of my work is all done, that's how I post. I have a following of hundreds of people who watch me every day because I post as I'm painting. I post the first sketch. I post as I'm going along. It's kind of a fun process.
It's amazing. I think your work is just so inspiring as it is. It's like living cartoons almost in a lot of ways.
I've done a painting with you.
Yeah, I'm in one of them. It's like I felt so special and lucky, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great.
And
So,
one last thing I'll
yeah.
say is I was born on the same day as Mother Teresa.
ah.
And one of the McCulkin boys. Not Macaulay, the other one. The one who's having the... Kieran.
Kieran, he's so cute. They are so, I love the McCulkin boys. That's special. Yeah. Do you have any questions?
Oh, I was going to say, I was sitting before on my way here. I was taking my time. I was early, and I was in the park, Washington Square Park, and right next to me was a pigeon. It was black and white, and I was noticing the art in the pigeon's tail. The way it was like a zebra, black and white, and I saw art there. When I was sitting there thinking of how awful that pigeon really is, you know. So you can find art in anything and everywhere.
He may end up on your...
Huh?
He may end up on your eyelid.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true. Do you know what you're getting on your eyelid?
Putting some dots. Yeah.
Okay.
A couple dots and little fill-ins. You know, I want to
Pop art.
have, my goal here is just to have 100 or more tattoos on my face alone.
Oh my God.
Interesting.
So, I don't have too many more to go. You know, a couple small dots here, a little thing here, a little.
Because we're not 100 more, just 100
100 more
in
tattoos?
addition.
No, not 100 more tattoos, but to get my.
How many are there now?
I would say I didn't count it exactly right, but it's probably about 75, 76.
Okay.
So we're going to make sure it's over 100.
And when is your birthday?
August 26th.
Oh, right, that was that night.
That was
that night.
That was my, and I'm going to say it, my 60th birthday.
Yeah, look at this lady.
And you know, it's interesting because
So are you-
afterwards,
yeah,
a lot
are you
of
proud
people,
now
yeah,
about it?
a lot of people came up to me and said, "Oh, I'm so sorry and upset for you that people mention your age." But you know, if you want to be able to tell anecdotes about your life and people you've met and known, you can't if you're lying about your age all the time.
Right.
So, yeah.
I'm going to a 60th birthday party here on Sunday night for my cousin Alan, who's also an artist.
All right.
And it's going to be a fun night. And 60, I went to this thing last night actually. This woman whose name is Ashton, she's doing this whole thing about ageism. And she did this whole talk about, I wish I could quote the exact title. She's coming on in January to talk about it. But it says old age sucks and it's going to be wonderful. And it's like the cutest talk she gives about how it's not what you think it is. It's actually pretty cool.
Right. It's just like what you said. You know, you have to keep inventing yourself and reinventing yourself and just stay out there.
Yeah. And you also, I also designed some of the tattoos. And now I design cowboy shirts. And I've taken the tattoo design and putting, I'm going further with the cowboy shirts and with tattoo designs and things. So when it all ends, I don't know. Yeah.
Beautiful. And I love your rings.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It took me decades to be who I am. You know, I know you don't have to wear the jewelry because you have that, but that's not me.
Oh, but I
have
do.
to wear the
I
jewelry.
wear it.
So are you working on any new paintings right now?
I just did a painting of Hoop. Do you know who Hoop was?
I
He
know
died
it's
last
another
year.
hoop.
Okay, the Hoop was the artist who painted cars, and he was very close with a woman named Penelope Deirdre Palmer, who had been a model at some point. And I promised her that I would do some paintings of Hoop and Penelope as part of the memory keeping project. And I just finished one last night. It's a black and white painting, and I really think I captured their essence. And that's what's important to me when I paint, is to capture something where people say to me, wow, that really feels like that person.
Sometimes it may be hard to capture exactly what you want.
And then I keep working.
And keep working on it, but
Good for you. Well,
Yeah.
keep it. I know you're going to keep painting for eternity.
I hope so. I have my periods where those little months where,
Well, that's an artist. Exactly, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much, SuKi WeSToN.
And by the way, I'm not like Mother Teresa.
How do you know?
It's on
She
her
wasn't what
birthday.
you think she was, you know. I've heard some crazy stories about Mother Teresa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we were.
Yeah. I think, don't judge a nun by her cover, Exactly. You never know,
Is that the
right?
one from the Coney Island bathhouse?
Absolutely,
Oh,
yeah. Well, come back anytime, and you're going to see some more of her gorgeous paintings right now. Thank you so much, SuKi. Thank you for coming. Mwah. We'll be back. We've got lots to go.
In a perfect world, everybody singing every song. Nothing to lose. No one has the blues. Everything you choose, it's up to you. In a perfect world, there would be nothing called crime. In a perfect world, what's mine is yours and what's yours is mine. In a perfect world, everyone would just get along. In a perfect world, every single race and religion belong. Nothing to lose. No one again. You're on your